Hello everyone, and welcome to another Howler for an Hour. I'm checking out a game called 5 Minutes Until Self-Destruction, because it looked pretty polished. It looked like a small, polished experience. It's only $2 on Steam, not very much at all, but the environment looked pretty cool. Basically, the theme of this game is that you're on a spaceship, the self-destruction sequence is activated, you have 5 minutes to solve a bunch of puzzles, and in an escape room-like situation, to try to make it so it doesn't blow up. It looks pretty interesting. It looks straightforward, but like polished. Let's see if I'm right about that assumption. But before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving a like, maybe subscribing if you feel like doing that, because that's pretty cool of you if you want to. Coming over to Twitch would also be awesome. Maybe be part of our live community audience, and perhaps even influence what's going on in the videos. Since these are all streamed live, pretty much all these videos are streamed live before they go on YouTube. There are exceptions, but for the most part. So come on by and you can be part of the video. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. There's also a coffee link if you'd like to help us directly monetize what we're doing here. And there's also a merch store if you want to buy some cool little things. All links are in the description. Check them out if you feel like it. Now I say this is like a short and centered experience from the looks of things. I guess I would say it's maybe a 5-minute experience, perhaps. We'll see. But let's go ahead and hit play.
Self-destruction sequence initiated.
Oh, okay. I'm just right into it. All right. Well, let's use this first loop just to like get a lay of the land. So what we have elevator. Can I use it? Elevator has no power. Okay. I think what I'll just do is I'll just sightsee for the first 5 minutes. Just kind of look around. So we're on a spaceship. We have a bunch of screens here. I don't think these are important. We have an elevator that has no power. This is a command center SIX. Or 6, I'm not sure. This looks pretty important. I can use it. So I have to enter a keypad. Okay, and 4-digit keypad. Got it. The rest of this looks unimportant for the moment. Okay. Can't interact with the back. Okay. We have a door that also has a keypad that's a 3-digit keypad. What else we got? We're just getting right into it. First life being used. I'm just getting a lay of the ship for starters. Okay, what else? So the elevator without power, a keypad with 4 digits, a keypad with 3 digits. Got a hallway here that leads to. This is this computer's hallway. It exists for this computer. And then we have a puzzle here. Oh, I see. It's the irritating stick. Okay. Wait, don't touch the walls, basically. And over here, oh wow, we have a little space platform. That's pretty cool. Okay, this doesn't look like a huge base, actually. It's like there's a hallway there, way to the other side, maybe a lower area. It's not a very big place. We have a 3-digit keypad here to unlock access to that. That's another puzzle, I bet. That's very bright. Over here we have... I can't open that. That must be open some other way. Can I open this? I cannot open this either. Okay. Okay, what else? That's it? Alright, then. I mean, I guess I could go ahead and solve the first puzzle. Only 1,000 puzzles. It's still too long for 5 minutes. Yeah, this is simple enough. Oh, that'll trick you though. Oh. I am inevitably going to die, but let's go ahead and just do a few puzzles, and that way I can do them faster the second time. That opens the door. Okay, what door does that open? Does it open one of these guys? It opens that one. Which leads me to this. Okay, E to interact, move last. I can also move arrow keys. That might save me a lot of time. That opens the door. Does it open the one right next to me? It does. So that leads us to this. That leads to a radio reception that says 493. Okay. Escape pod is obviously where we want to go, probably. So we got the code 493. Everything else is locked down. I think I get how this works. I think I understand what the procedure here is. Run around the station as we unlock things, solve puzzles. And is it this one? No, so it's the outside one. Okay. It's this one. Honestly, this game doesn't seem all that loud. I'm going to turn it back up a little bit. It's not all that loud in here. Okay. Interact? Oh, I see.
1 minute until self-destruction.
Oh, okay, it's one of those. That's a little tricky, but not too bad. And what door does that open? It doesn't open that one. Does it open the one at the end of the hall? No, I was already in there, wasn't I? Let's see, what did that open? Getting my doors mixed up. Maybe it opens... Maybe it opened... Oh yeah, it opened this one. Okay. What's this? Oh, this is a find the sequence, isn't it? Up. Well. Sad violin. Sad violin. How sad. How very sad. Yeah, this isn't that quiet. This isn't actually that loud a game.
Initiated.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn things up a little bit. Why not? Maybe not that much, but about that much. There we go. I think that seems fair. So do the puzzles change at all? Can I still enter like 493, I wonder? I don't know. Alright, Derek, enjoy your burger. Nope, it changed. That's good. I'm glad it changed it. Because that would be kind of cheap if it just stayed the same. What's that?
6, 8, 9.
Oh, 9. Okay, 6, 8, 9. 6, 8, 9. This is a strange base, though. It's just like exposed to the elements, I guess? Or maybe it's like a force field, I don't know. Oh, I have a jump. Oh, I jumped pretty high, so I think I'm right about the elements thing. Alright, back to this puzzle. This time I have a lot more time. What's weird is that you can only select certain squares, which is strange. Oh, I guess it wants me to click... Okay. If you use WASD, it's really glitchy. There. Power restored to an elevator. Gotcha. I wonder which one of the 1 elevators there are is restored power. Oh, we're going up? Where are we going? I didn't think there'd be an up. There's an up! What am I doing? What's wrong? I guess just it either works or it doesn't, so you just trace. Okay, gotcha. I just kind of guessed. That seemed to be the right guess. Wait! I think there was a number I was supposed to get. Ah, I didn't see the number! I think there's a number that was next to the panel after I did that. Hold on. Go back up. I was like, alright, next thing. Wait a minute. Yeah, 424. Okay, thank you. I'm very silly. So actually, mouse controls are way better. Okay.
One minute until self-destruction.
3, 6, 2.
3. Wait, what?
3, 6, 2. 7, 3.
7362, I think is what it's saying. Alright. Hey, Turtles, the next. Welcome to the administration chamber. This is the system of this is X. This is the function for X of the Okay, cool, guys. Okay. Relax around. Okay, let's do it. I do not have enough time to read this. I'd love to. If I put them on screen, they're recorded for posterity. Oh well. There is too much here. There is too much to read. If I have a little more time and I click every log, then we can read it all back later.
Self-destruction sequence initiated.
Oh wow, this is easier than Wasted then. Slower but easier. Ah! Oh, don't ruin the burger. What'd you do? Why is this confusing me? And that doesn't work. Let's see. No, that doesn't work either. Okay. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Up from middle. Okay, thank you. That was way too slow.
0, 3, 5, 0.
Thank you. Wrong way. Ah! Gotta wait for it to reset. Some of this stuff is actually easier on keyboard, and some of them is actually easier on mouse. I've been doing this way too slow. The second run was actually my best. I can do this puzzle faster than last time, though. Okay. Okay. Microwave? Microwaves are evil. Microwaves are not good for burgers because the bread will heat up way too fast and the burger won't heat enough. I know how to do this puzzle now, so that's not so bad. Oh, that's evil. No, are you serious? Oh my gosh. This is an eviler puzzle than it looks. If you need to go like this. Ah, this is a main one. No. Okay, the difficulty of this puzzle can definitely vary. It's actually kind of hard to memorize that much. Aha! There's one more.
1 minute until self-destruction.
No, I'm not getting through more of these logs, I don't think. Okay. Dang it! It's so not fun. Wow. I feel like you're tired. I'm not tired. That's actually kind of hard memorization, and also really long pattern that time. I'm not tired, that's just difficult. I didn't get the number. Alright, just blow me up. That was so frustrating that I just laughed that time. Ooh, a nebula.
Self-destruction sequence initiated.
So that puzzle can be really evil, got it. I don't think I'm a nebula? I don't know what that means. No. There.
Three, 6, 7.
Good enough for me. Time loop. I mean, that's basically a Star Trek episode you just described, Esther. This game mostly wants you to be good at memory games. Okay. Memory games are like the main puzzle here. Also, this elevator, you can get confused because it actually opens the opposite side. Memory games under pressure. That's really tricky. Will this one be a simple one? Maybe it will, actually. Looks like it. no. I know what you're doing. Okay, you're gonna be mean, actually. Okay. Dig! Okay. Actually, wait, I know it. If it does that, then I know what it does for the rest of it. Oh, no, I guess it's just stair step one more. Okay, one more stair step, then I'm good. Six so far, okay. Read fast. It's a shame that it does.
Until self-destruction.
It's a shame there's no instant appearing. You have to wait for the whole thing. I know I read some of these already, technically, or I skimmed them, but I want to get them all in one place. Self-destruct sequence equals no escape pod. Got it. Uh-huh.
Self-destruction sequence aborted.
Oh! I have time to read things now. Hold on! Wait. Okay. I'm glad I didn't hit detonate immediately. That's the first option. I like how a detonate immediately is the first option. I didn't press so quickly as to not notice that. Okay, turns out we can actually read the logs. I can actually read them on stream because I have time now. I have disabled the self-destruct sequence. Right. Let's go ahead and actually read the crew log. So 27 crew complement 27. How the heck would this little station fit 27 people? 13 active, 14 status unknown. So now we can actually learn the lore without rushing. Crew logs are recorded automatically with Neuralink systems and manually by personnel. These entries may contain sensitive information, personal opinions, and reflect the official UAG protocol. Okay, let's see what Captain Lyra Boss has to say. Okay, so now we can figure out what time of the future we are. This was done on March 11th, 2416. So this is 2416. All right. Quite a day aboard the Citadel 9. The crew's finally adjusted to the no rotation schedule. No more complaints about double shifts or missed downtime. Engineer reports minor fluctuations in hydroponics bay, but Ren says it's nothing serious. Probably just a calibration issue on the nutrient cycle timers. Calder submitted his weekly behavioral summary. Apparently Moore has taken up painting in her spare time. She's been taping sketches to the mess hall. Well, I can't say I understand all of them, but it's good for morale. We passed a rogue comet earlier. No threat to navigation, but I let the bridge crew rotate in for visual scans. Sometimes I forget how young some of them are. First deep space assignment for half the roster. Best to let them enjoy the moments that aren't filled with protocol and reports. That's all for now. Routine holds. Sometimes that's the best we can hope for. Captain A. Voss. Okay, I'm interested in the lore. What's the deal with this place? Why are we alone? Dr. Yemen Calder. Spent some time in the Arboretum. Figured I'd give the lemon sprouts a pruning. They're growing crooked again, lean towards the artificial sun lamp like it's real. One note for command. We need to reevaluate the sleep cycle programming. I've noticed circadian drift in about a third of the crew. Nothing urgent, but I'd rather adjust schedules now than deal with the consequences later. So, we have a few mysteries. There was a comet. It was pretty. Didn't do anything bad, I guess. Circadian drift happened in the crew for some reason. Lieutenant Orin Hell. Something's off. Can't explain it. Systems look fine, but it doesn't feel right out here. Just a note in case I'm not the only one feeling it. Lieutenant O'Hell. Actually, let's see here. Are these in... Let's see. This was recorded 11:04. Okay. This was recorded 11:04 later that day. 22:47. 13:04. So 2 days later. 2 days later, Hell's like, something's off. Chief Engineer, 2104, a few more days off, another week later. Someone's been messing with a secondary coolant loop. No log maintenance, no access requests, recalibrate the throttle manually, keeping an eye on it. Huh. A mystery. You know, I was thinking that, Sierra, like, maybe there's a 5-minute self-destruct because I'm going to crash to Earth in a hidden 10 minutes. It's possible. We'll see what happens. Ensign Rila Moore. Yeah, so these are actually in chronological order. 1104. Oh, wait, not quite, actually. 1104. That would have put them before Lieutenant Hell said something was off. Okay. Start a new piece after shift. Something abstract, lots of blue. Feels good to make something that isn't on a checklist. Boss said I could put up in the mess. That helps. And say I'm more. Okay, not too much information besides some general ominousness there. What about the escape pods? All pods are designed for long-duration survival, equipped with cryogenic stasis, limited FTL, ping beacon, and basic AI assistance. Protocol requires manual override for command personnel to initiate launch procedures. Can I unlock the door now that the self-destruct's off? Okay, we've opened the door. That's good. Let's look at system control. Subsystems can be adjusted, rebooted, or overridden for this terminal. Changes may affect ship rate operations. So how are things? Power is fine. Security is interrupted. That wasn't me. I just turned off self-destruct. Life support's normal. Good. Navigation's normal. Okay, we're not going to crash to Earth, I guess. Communications are normal. Let's look at the power distribution. Inaccessible. What about security? Inaccessible. This is all inaccessible, isn't it? Except for self-destruction, which I can also detonate immediately if I want to, but I think I'm good. Don't think I need to do that. Communications logs are normal. Okay, so I can't really access those systems. So security is down and I can't bring it up. Diagnostics. Running diagnostic report. Standby. Power grid is stable. FTL drive is on standby. Reactor core is normal. Cooling systems within tolerance. Command uplink is responsive. Environmental. Oxygen levels 98% capacity. That sounds pretty normal. CO2 recycling operational. Temperature regulation stable. Radiation shielding, no breaches. That's all fine. Subsystem warnings. Okay. Security uplink. Partial failure. Yeah, that's why it's down, I guess. Maintenance logs, 3 pending. Internal sensors, 2 offline. Okay, so the internal sensor that tells us we're about to crash on Earth doesn't know we're going to do that. Probably. So that's good to know. All systems with acceptable operational parameters, security, and sensor anomalies fit for review. Recommend physical inspection of affected areas. I guess we'll get to that. Network. Shipwide network integrator check in progress. Status partial connection. Yeah, you said that. Internal uplinks active. External uplink no signal. Can't contact anybody outside the ship. Beacon broadcast intermittent. Okay. AI core sync is delayed, so this is wrong with the AI. Encrypted traffic is nominal. Crew comm channel is stable. Remote access blocked. So I have to get into the direct access to check something. External communications relays are non-responsive. Ping tips to outpost relays UEG 2117A and UEG 311C failed. Beacon signal fluctuates. Interference likely from local radiation fields or structural damage to itinerary. No manual overrides have been logged. Yeah, we gotta mess with stuff. Okay. There was a moment where I paused, looking at the timer at the top and thinking to myself, oh, there was another timer. No, it's okay. I don't like that it's still there, though. I don't like that I've stopped the self-destruct, and yet that clock is still there. I find that unsettling, that it didn't go away. Okay. I may need to turn it back on later. If I need to, I have 24 seconds to do whatever I need to do. I hope that's enough time. For whatever I might need to turn it on for. So I've opened the escape pod. Huh. Well, it appears I can probably leave with that button, right? A game by Tuomas Irikorin. Part-time monkey, thanks for playing. New high score of 2! Completion time 12 minutes. Oh, it's a lovely piece, isn't it? The music? Oh yeah, it's a classic. Nocturne in E-flat major, Operation 9, number 2 by Frederic Chopin. What do you think will happen if you wait long enough? Well, now that you said that... Chippy break. I got bad news for you. Uh-oh. Is the escape pod also going to self-destruct? There's no surprise. I think. Okay, he put this text here so you would enjoy the classical music. That's very cultured. I appreciate that. It would be cool, though, if the escape pod were to land on some planet and the game would continue. What? But it's not going to happen, sad face. Anyway, thanks again for playing. I hope you enjoyed playing as much as I enjoyed making it. I mean, it's a $2 game, so I wouldn't really expect to land on a planet. That'd be quite the make for your buck, though. I'm gonna wait just a little longer. Wonder how high scores are determined. Okay. Is there anything else I could have done there, though? There was, like, a lot of lore. Is there more than one ending? Well, let's play again.
Self-destruction sequence initiated.
Well, I feel like we should have done something there. But I'm not really sure. Better score is probably time-based. Actually, let me restart.
Self-destruction sequence initiated.
I need to optimize. I'm not going up, but I'll see. I can probably do better. It's actually surprisingly hard to move that ball. You can hit the walls real easy. Fix the station. I feel like I could. Maybe. Not sure. Bugger. Let's see. Sometimes working backwards is the trick, right? Ah, I see it. There we go. Working backwards is definitely the trick. Right, this is right, the room right here.
1 6
116. Yeah, some of the puzzles are going to take way longer for me, depending on how they lay themselves out, so... This puzzle is easy to solve if I just do that, go back through here, and then just move this one. Just kind of go left to right and then bounce a little bit. It's the fastest way to do it. Yeah, some of this is how fast can you do it depends on how fast it ends up working. Oh, this is a really annoying pattern. Hold on. Okay, there. Fortunately, I saw the last few steps and I just guessed correctly on the last 3. That saved a little time. It's a very weird station, and also it's supposed to have a crew complement of 24 people? How? There's not even any beds or anything, unless, like, maybe... at least I can memorize this one sort of okay. That wasn't too bad. 289. Actually, this is a pretty good time. I think. I think I understand it.
Self-destruction sequence aborted.
Actually, you know what? Since I have a good time here, I'm just gonna leave. Gone. Gone. I will solve the stage's problem. I just want to get a good high score. I went the wrong way. I just want to get a good high score. Because I feel like that's a good high score. That was a pretty good run, I'd say. Okay. Okay. 420. I did perfectly. That is perfect. That is actually perfect. 420. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now let's try to fix the station.
Initiated.
Weirdly, it didn't give me a score that time. It just gave me the time. And no score number. Weird. Also, yeah, this game seems to be exactly what I thought it was going to be. And that's not a bad thing, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody turny twisties. Uh-oh. I don't know how to do this one. Hold on. Maybe... Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. This is a weird one. Maybe if I... that doesn't help. But... Okay, yeah, this one's a doozy for me. Oh, there we go. Alright, I think I can still beat it, but I gotta hurry. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna restart.
Self-destruction
That took forever.
sequence initiated.
None of the pipe puzzles pretty easy, but I had trouble with that one. I don't care about getting a fast time, but I do need to go fast enough to not blow up, so... And in case I need to fix the system, I definitely want to have extra time for that countdown that just stays on screen. Just in case. I think the trick here is actually just work backwards. Oh, I see. I'm just kind of forced to go straight across like this. I just realized. That actually limits how it solves. That's actually good. Oh, yeah, that's some good thoughts here. I probably could. Of course, it's the last one I press. Pretty good. Going to the elevator, just hit 3 minutes. That seems pretty good. I wonder what the fastest you could solve this game is with the best RNG. Okay, this one doesn't seem too bad. Okay, good. 434. Actually, this might be my best time yet. As far as getting the shutdown. Plus, I took too long on this.
Six, 4, 5, 8.
Self-destruction sequence aborted.
I mean, let's go ahead and open this escape pod. It's possible I need something in there. Right. 143. That's the best time I ever had. Wow. So obviously if I hit the button, you know, things launch, but can I fix the station? If so, I don't know how at the moment. Oh. The only options with the self-destruct border are set off immediately. That's true. I couldn't get to the escape pod after shutting it off. I mean, yeah, and you can't open the escape pod door while self-destruct is initiated. Now that I think about it, that's a horrible idea. Who makes it so that if the self-destruct is activated, you cannot open the escape pod door? That's like the one time you want to be able to. But yeah, you can't. The only time you can open the escape pod door is if the ship isn't doing a self-destruct sequence. Well, that's when you need to have it open. So, this is mostly a bunch of empty corridors with computers. I don't know if there's actually anything more to this game.
6, 4, 5, 8. 6, 4, 5, 8. 6, 4, 5, 8. 6, 4, 5.
Seems why the ship was a self-destruct in the first place. The people who build are idiots. This is not a big enough ship for... I'm still really... Oh. I'm still really confused by this part, though. Crew complement 27, 13 active, 14 status unknown. Does this look like... Maybe this ship... This ship could not possibly fit that many people. There's barely anything here. It's just walkways and computers and... Barely any chairs. The escape pod has a bed. But, like, look at this facility. It's not very big. Oh, ha! The elevator, when the elevator's not there, it's just empty space. not only is where is everyone else, but also there's only one way I could understand that crew compliment. This is not the full ship. Notice how it's like boxy, like it's very modular. Kind of makes me think of actual like spaceships and stuff that we have these days. Very modular design, kind of. You could probably fit different parts together and detach a part and then put another part on. Maybe this isn't the whole ship. That would explain why the crew complement says what it says and why there's like no living quarters. They mentioned a hydroponics. They mentioned a maintenance area. I don't see any of that here. Maybe this isn't the whole ship and part of it was jettisoned or removed. So we just have the shell, the command deck, basically, and that's it. Yeah, I feel like this is not the whole ship. Oh. Oh, shenanigans have been found. I mean, yeah, look at it. Wait! Why did the ship blow up? There's a few ways I could. Hold on, hold on. We gotta do this again. It was lonely. But yeah, I think we've seen the whole game. I don't think it's weird. There's like the crew logs and stuff, so they added some lore, but they didn't follow up on it. Now, granted, this is exactly what I thought it would be, so I'm not really disappointed or anything. I appreciate the lore, even if it's not delivering anything. At least it's something, you know. But this game costs $2 on Steam. When I looked at it, I thought to myself, this looks pretty polished. And so I made a prediction. I was like, it's only $2 and it looks pretty polished. I know what's going on here. It's going to be an extremely short game with an extremely small environment that was just polished up a fair bit. Basically, they put a lot of polish into the small environment, but it's not a very big game. And that's basically what happened here.
6, 6, 3, 6.
I want to try something. I want to try another glitch. I do like how that if you follow the level as a failsafe, the ship blows up. I bet he added that as a failsafe. Yeah, it's obviously there's not much here, but question is it worth $2? And I'm thinking, yeah, sure, why not? It's less than it costs to buy some fries, so why not? Just a short little puzzle experience with a little bit of plot. I see no harm in this. Not for the price of $2. If this was expensive, that would be a real ripoff, but I kind of feel like this developer showed decent gumption here. They just wanted to make a nice little compact puzzle experience. I think they did a pretty good job. They set a good atmosphere. I'd like to see them make a longer puzzle game. Please don't be a meme pattern. It might be a meme pattern. Okay. 643. Too bad I didn't stand on top of the station. I was hoping I would, but I guess there's no collision up there. So I have a few ideas.
One, 3, 4, 9.
Oh, it's 9. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 9. It kind of feels like...
Self-destruction sequence aborted.
It kind of feels like... It feels like more could be added to this game. Like, I don't think it will, but it feels like they set themselves up to having more puzzles and a bigger space station. It kind of feels like with the lore and what it's talking about, it feels like, oh yeah, okay, now I gotta go fix some communications arrays and stuff. Like, it feels like the ship could be bigger, more fleshed out, and have more puzzles. I almost wonder if that was the original idea, but then, like, the developer ran out of time or energy, so that they just had this be a smaller experience instead. Because it does sound like they kind of, like, the lore does sound like it does good breadcrumbs to having you do more tasks and stuff, so... Goodbye! I've been rejected. I love that it blows up. If I leave. It just doesn't like that. Alright, one more time. I wanna ride the elevator up one more time and then I'm done with the game. But yeah, this is technically just like a 5-minute experience. It's not a long game. What do you guys think? Is a game this short and basic worth $2? I mean, it gives you a little bit of an atmosphere, a little bit of a setting to enjoy, so I feel like it's fine. But curious what you guys think. Probably. There isn't much to it. I'd like more. I'd like more. Mostly because I think they did a pretty good job here, though. Like, I feel like they did a pretty good job, so I would like to have more. What else can you get for $2? There's a few games on Steam that are $2 that are worthwhile too. Not a whole ton, though, admittedly. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. I mean, that's where your mind goes, but... Yeah, I mean, that's not true either, but... You had it before. I don't know what that means. There. Wrong way. Right way, actually. There.
9, 4, 3, 9.
Oh. That one did it. I think the multiple solutions confused me. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought it'd be, and I'm okay with that. Though it does make me want more from this dev. I wonder if they've done other stuff or if they plan to do more. I think they did a good job. I have no problems with what they've done here. What is this? What is this order? There. I'm gonna glitch the elevator one more time, but let me stop the self-destruct one more time, too. Before I do that. That was a very complex one. I'm running out of time. If this one's mean, I've lost, I think. What is it doing? Ah! It's doing annoying things. Oh, don't you dare. You're going up? Oh, no. I think we're screwed. Where's it going?
One minute until self-destruction.
I tried, guys. It's not right, it's left. Oh, they're so mean. This is a mean. This is a mean. Mean. Ah! Oh, I forgot. Yeah, cool. Too late. 7-9. Ah, that's so rude. I really hate. I do have to say though, I don't like how sometimes the puzzles take 10 seconds. Sometimes they take a minute. It's like the difficulty is all over the place on certain of these puzzles, and I think that's unreasonable because you don't know how much time you're going to need for them. And I think that's pretty lame. This could be a full game. It could be. I would balance out the difficulty a little bit though. Honestly, all he had to do for the randomization of that one is just have it be so it can only do so many. Have it be so it only hits so many tiles, and if it hits beyond that amount of tiles, it becomes harder. So, like, just limit the number of tiles it can hit. That's what I would do. I somehow made this game last an hour. How did I do that? I guess it's just a skill. This is another one that's like kind of all over the place. Yeah. Okay. That was another one that was more complex. I'm only doing the puzzle one more time because I want to do it with the glitch where I went up the elevator, but I want to do it from a different position. Alright, gonna be nice to me? Okay, well that's possibly easier. Okay, 8, 9, 7, and yeah, see, like, the difficulty is too variant there. 8, 9, 7. And it's too all over the place. Okay, I did it.
Self-destruction sequence aborted.
3 achievements in this game. Let's see. No, this doesn't have achievements. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try to land on top of the station, but in a different way. This time I'm going to use the elevator. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this off. I might have pulled it off if I drift correctly. I know that that's not solid, but this might be. It is! I was right. I was right. Okay, now I can fix the communications array. It's probably on the outside somewhere. Let's see. Or, I can leave the escape pod in style by being on top of it. Can I? Button's right there. What do you want to bet I can? Oh! I did it! Goodbye, escape pod. I'll be leaving you behind too. Barely worse than my other time. So I'd like to note how I left. What I was hoping was that I could launch this escape pod and fall to my death to cause it to explode. You know, because you guys were that earlier. I love that I love that I stood in the right place to hit the button on the wrong side. Well, there you go, developer. I beat your game in the most creative way possible. That was 5 minutes until destruction. I hope you... Well, 5 minutes until self-destruction. Just a $2 game. Not much to it. But I appreciate a little bit of... I appreciate the atmosphere. I appreciate the setup. I hope the developer makes more things and makes them a bit longer. So, for instance, the whole... Would be cool if the escape pod were to land some plan. The game would continue. Make that the sequel and make it longer. That'd be cool. Then we can start learning the lore of what's going on. Maybe the rest of the ship's there. Maybe the rest of the ship... Because we discussed how it seems like the ship got jettisoned partially. And we're just in, like, the husk of the command center. Maybe the rest of the ship's at the planet we're going to. That would make sense. The escape pod probably is just going to the same place everything else was going. You know, predetermined destination based on most habitable... Like, it makes a lot of sense if the escape pod went to the same place the rest of the ship is, because, like... Imagine it's just programmed to go to the nearest habitable planet, you know, for refuge. So then everything would go there, because that's the nearest habitable planet, probably. And then we can learn more. But yeah, I don't know. That's an idea for a story sequel idea. More puzzles and stuff. I hope they consider that, because I think they got some chops here. I saw, like, it's a good, decent environment, you know? Very small, not much going on, but everything seems fairly polished, aside for that elevator glitch. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. 5 minutes until self-destruction.